ないけど。This is the second video from Toruzo series. Let's get it! Today, we will explain about license for restaurant and food business. 尾形先生、よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
At first, can we do restaurant business without a company?
Yes, you can. You can do it as a solo proprietor too. Difficult to pronounce. I will use Japanese word 個人事業. 個人事業 is okay for restaurant or food business. But if you change status from 個人事業 to company later, you need to re-register your license and everything. So you'd better think well at first before starting your business.
Is there any difference between 個人事業 and company?
For running restaurant or food shop, there is no difference, but taxation is different. And if you are going to apply business manager visa, you had better register a company.
Yes, for getting business manager visa, you need to invest 5 million yen, and registering a company with 5 million in capital is much easier for you to prove you invested 5 million yen than 個人事業 solo proprietor. How can we find a place for restaurant or food shop?
Usually, you could find it through agency, 不動産屋さん, but I heard many foreign restaurant owners got the place from his friend or someone from own community. If so, the place was used for a restaurant before and you could get the license easily. It is called inuki property in Japanese.
Oh yes, inuki. Yes, it is true. But please think well before starting. Your friend might be trying to sell the place because it is not good place for sales.
Right. Moreover, you'd better be careful about making contracts. Some owner doesn't allow sublease. Making a appropriate contract is essential for business always. Do not sign without understanding the contents fully. If you have any concerns about contracts, please consult with 行政書士. 行政書士 is a type of lawyer who handles documentation and application.
Yes, immigration lawyer is also one of 行政書士 who is specialized in immigration matters. We are 行政書士. Let's talk about restaurant business at first. Then we will explain about other food sales business. What is the first step for getting restaurant license?
There are human factor and location factor. Let me explain human factor at first. For restaurant business, you need 食品衛生責任者.
食品衛生責任者?
Yes, food hygiene manager. You can be the one for yourself, or you can hire one who has a manager license. In order to be the manager, you need to attend the seminar and take the following test.
How can I attend the seminar?
Several organizations open the seminars regularly at various locations. You can find information online or contact with Hokenjo Health Center. You need to reserve a reserve a seat in advance. The fee is about 12,000 yen, 12,000 yen. It is one-day seminar for 6 hours.
6 hours. My Japanese is not fluent. Can I attend the seminar? Is there any English seminar?
Unfortunately, only Japanese seminar. Textbook is only in Japanese, but many of my office clients who cannot understand Japanese well could attend the seminar and pass the test.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes, really. I am wondering they might not mind if you really understand the rules. But personally, I think you should understand the rules and instructions well if you run the restaurant. So I advise you to review the textbook with someone after the seminar.
I see. So after the seminar, I could get the license as Shokuhin Eisei Sekinisha, right?
Right, look at this. You need to put this kind of plate to show that you are 食品衛生責任者 to public.
I see. Shokuhin Eisei Sekinisha.
Now, about location factor. If you plan the renovation, you'd better consult with Hokenjo Health Center in your area before the renovation. The requirements are slightly different up to the Hokenjo. So consulting with Hokenjo in the very beginning is very important. Requirements are like the number of sinks, how big it should be, how the gas stove should be like, lighting, toilet facility, ventilation, and so on.
Wow, lots of requirements.
If you start a business at a place that used to be a restaurant, it means that place was approved once already, and you don't need to worry much unless you would do big renovation. It is good point for Inuki property.
What documents do I need to submit to get license?
In general, application forms, sketch of kitchen and hall, certificate of 食品衛生責任者, and if company 等本.
Okay, application form is like this. Wow, so many Japanese and I need to fill in the name of the Shokuhin Eisei Sekinisha and also yes, when and where he attended seminars.
Yeah.
And there's HACCP. What is that? Okay, please explain later about HACCP. And what else? Oh, so many, but all everything's in Japanese. And so next one is sketch. Wow, the sketch. So wow, so it's a kitchen and halls, two gas stoves and a two-story sink and okay, and the ventilation and this sketch is very precise and specific. And okay, and toilet facilities and then how big it is we have to indicate. So do I have to need to write by myself? So if I hire immigration lawyer Gyosei Shoshi, can you draw this kind of a sketch for me?
Yes.
Oh,
of
that's
course.
great. Okay, that's better hire you. Okay. And so where and how I can submit the application?
At Hokenjo in your location. Some Hokenjo needs appointment in advance, or they set the schedule of accepting the application. So you'd better check it out at Hokenjo in advance.
Okay, so that's it.
No, Hokenjo visits your restaurant and check everything is okay. If your restaurant doesn't satisfy the required condition, they would order you to fix it.
I see. So how long do I need to wait for the license then?
Generally, about a week if everything is okay.
Can I open a restaurant soon after Hokenjo check my restaurant?
Definitely no. You cannot open without receiving a license. And if you take over someone else or other company's restaurant and run the restaurant without re-registering the license, it would be also illegal activities.
Oh, okay, illegal. Well, what other case I need to re-register the license?
For example, when the company or owner changes, name of the restaurant changes, do renovation, 食品衛生責任者 changes. For such cases, you need to re-register the license within 10 days.
10 days. And what happens if I don't do it?
You might be sentenced less than 2 year prison, less than 2 million yen fine.
Prison? Wow, no way.
When you start business and run business, you need to always to be aware of the laws and rules, no matter you are Japanese or foreigner. But if you are foreign residents, you are likely to get more difficulties for doing anything than Japanese. Please consult anything and anytime with Gyosei Shoshi.
Yes, we
Yeah,
are
Gyosei
Gyosei Shoshi.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
contact me, okay? And okay, let's see. How about opening food shop? Same license is necessary. Oh, one of my friends is interested in opening halal food shop.
Different from restaurant. What you need to do is submitting notification, not application. So it is much easier.
Only notification.
Yeah. The license of 食品衛生責任者 is necessary, just like restaurant. And if your company runs the food shop, company tohon also needs to be submitted. If you import foods and sell, you need food quarantines and specific permit is necessary. Those procedure is very complicated.
I see. I love cooking and I want to sell it to the local community. I am not thinking big business. I just want to earn small money. Can I sell it without license?
Definitely no.
No.
Mm.
I just use my home kitchen and sell to my friends. So isn't it okay?
You cannot.
Why? My friends love my dishes and they want to buy it.
Yeah. Think about if food poisoning occurs, you might hurt someone. You need to get a license from Hokenjo as well as a restaurant, even if your business is small. And kitchen at home is usually not suitable to the license. If Hokenjo or police notice you are selling food without license, you would be arrested.
And might be get prison. Okay, no way. Okay, I understand now. Okay, how about kitchen car business? I found it very popular now, and it looks easier to open than restaurant, doesn't it?
If you prepare foods at somewhere, you need the license from Hokenjo, just like a restaurant. For at-home kitchen and kitchen car, and more difficulty is you need to get the permit for using the road at police station. Generally, you cannot get permit the public roads. You need to find a place for somebody's parking lot or open space. I suppose to get the place is very hard if your Japanese is good enough. And most places very expensive. If you sell food on public road without license, you'd be
Arrested and prison. Yeah, okay, I understand now.
And another thing, have you ever heard about HACCP?
HACCP? What is it? I never heard it before.
Hazard analysis and critical control point, HACCP, HACCP.
Hazards analysis and critical control point. What is that?
It is a management system which food safety is addressed through the analysis and control of biological, chemical, and physical hazard.
Wait. I got lost. Just let me know how it is related to restaurant business.
In short, if you run food business, you need to be aware of hygiene management and make own plan for it. Then you need to keep the record if and how your restaurant and workers followed your plan.
Sounds really complicated. Is that mandatory? If I don't keep the record, would I be arrested and get prison?
Well, since June 2021, ASAP became obligation, but for so far now, no penalty.
No penalty.
But in the future, a penalty might be set. If you are an owner of a restaurant or food shop, you'd better aware of HACCP and introduce it to your business. There are some governmental financial support systems for introducing HACCP. If you are interested in it, consult with 行政書士.
Yes, we are 行政書士. Okay, thank you, Ogata sensei.
Yeah.
We got to know lots about restaurant business now. And everybody, if you start a restaurant or any other business, you're likely to hire staffs. Nowadays, immigration considers labor law issues much more than before. Hiring workers leads you to join Koyo Hoken, employment insurance, Rodo Hoken, labor insurance, and Shakai Hoken, social insurance, and you need to follow various labor laws. Business owners, if you don't join any of them, you have to think about it now. Unfortunately, it is not Gyosei Shoshi matters. You need to labor insurance lawyers, Sharoshi, Shakai Hoken Roumushi for those issues. We are not Sharoshi. We are Gyosei Shoshi. Okay, remember it. If you're a company owner, even if you are not hiring anybody, you need to enroll social insurance, Shakai Hoken, at pension office. If you hire workers, even if only for part-time workers, you need to enroll labor insurance, Rodo Hoken, at Labor Standard Observatory Office, Rodo Kijun Kantokusho. If you hire full-time workers or workers who work more than 20 hours a week, you need to enroll employment certificate, Koyo Hoken, at Hello Work. If you start business or open company, there are various matters you need to do as the owner. All of them are required if you want to get PR as a company owner.
If you are interested in opening a business and getting a license, please contact our office beyond. Well, our fee is case by case, but the first consultation is generally no charge.
Let's get the license together.
Toruzo!
Bye
Bye
now.
bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
またね。
また。